First, navigate to Cacxi.com and click the Sign Up button. You can sign up using your existing Google account for quick registration. Next, check your Gmail. You'll receive an activation email from us. Click the link inside to activate your account. You'll then finish your registration. Most info is pre-filled, just add your company name. From there, define your profile. Choose your profession, like plumber, then set your time zone and working hours. This tells our AI precisely when you're available for bookings. Once done, you can access the dashboard. From your dashboard, you can sync your personal or work calendar. This ensures both your professional and personal appointments are accounted for. You can also add staff with their own working hours, manage customers, and customize services. Finally, copy the provided script segment and paste it into your website to enable your chatbot.
Once you log in, go to Settings and click on Integrations, where you can select your Google Meet or Zoom account. If you already have a Google Meet or Zoom account, use your Gmail account to start creating or connecting your Google Meet account. This is very similar to how you set up Google Calendar. To enable Google Meet, you just need to follow the same process. Once everything is done, your Google Meet is set up. To integrate Google Meet with one of the services, I'm going to create a new service. Click on Add Service. Here, for example, I'm going to create an online check or online walkthrough service. Make sure you select Online Service, choose Google Meet, and then add it. Once that is done, you can see that the online walkthrough service is ready. On the knowledge page, it is very important for the AI to understand your business tasks. Add your business information here. Once the business information, email, and website are set, the website will try to crawl through all this information. Your AI will then be ready to answer questions based on your website. If you have more information, you can also add a PDF or text file so that the AI can learn more about your business. This could take some time, so you can come back later. Now I'm going to create a form. Forms are quite detailed, and you can create multiple forms. These forms are triggered from your chatbot. For example, I'm going to create a feedback form. Here, in the trigger prompt, you just need to mention what customers may gently ask for. It can be something like feedback or I want to give feedback. Just type what the customer is actually looking for. Add some description. On the next screen, you can add more information about the feedback. I'm going to add a bridge. It is more like a rating. For example, set it from 0 to 10, give an incremental step of 1 and add it. Make sure it is required. Now I'm going to make it more useful by adding a prompt with more knowledgeable information. You can just drag and drop. Use natural language for the rating. For example, say that if the rating is less than 5, ask for feedback. If it is greater than 5, give a different feedback response. Make sure you click that little icon so that the AI can reformat everything based on its understanding. Once that is done, click Add and add a field with the field name and label information. Once it is done, make sure you create the form. The form is now ready for customers to use in the chat. Next, you need to buy a phone number for your business. You can buy phone numbers for your business from here. Make sure you fill in all the mandatory information. Once the business information is filled in, you can add your welcome message. Welcome messages are straightforward. When someone calls the number we are going to buy now, it will respond with this information straight away. Now I'm going to buy a number. If you have a preference, you can search for a preferred number. Buying this number will cost $5 per month. Give a name to that number and then confirm the purchase. This number is now specifically for your business. You own it. Then you can click Config. If you enter your personal mobile number here, what actually happens is that when someone calls the reception number, it redirects to your personal number based on the timings you prefer, which we will show in a moment. Verify your number first to make sure this is your number. Once the verification information comes through, you can make sure you select the number and then save it. Now, going back to the dashboard, I will select the snippet. This is the snippet you have to copy and paste. I'm going to change the theme of this chatbot. You can edit the theme, choose a custom one, or use any pre-selected one. I'm going to use Slate for now. Then click Save Changes. To make sure this takes effect, you need to log out and log back in again. After a few seconds, your website will also be updated with this new UI. Here in the chat description, I'm going to add a pre-fill. This pre-fill shows up in the chatbot by default. I'm going to add 2 pieces of information, one for book an appointment and another for feedback. For example, I can use emojis to make sure the chatbot looks more pleasing when customers see this information. Now you can see those snippets showing up here. Let's start doing a small booking now. I'm going to enter my phone number to make sure no spam users access your website. Customers also have an option to make it a big screen. It looks more like an AI prompt. The customer is verified. If they are a first-time user, they will be asked for their email and name so that we can save this information in your customer list. Now I'm going to select the online walkthrough service, which we already created. Once that is done, based on your calendar integrations, the system will try to understand your personal calendar and show the times when you are available. You can see that I'm actually available from 11:30 based on the date and time. Next step, the customer has an option to either exit or confirm. In this case, I'm going to confirm everything. You will receive an email. You will also receive a message. All this information can also be reformatted based on the message information. It is up to us. Now I'm going to use, please make sure all those things, just say, thanks for your booking. That's it. If I go to your calendar, you can see that Google Meet is actually created for you. Also, in the email, I will have a booking information email as a customer. The customer has an option to add it to their calendar. You can also see that the customer information is stored directly from the chatbot. When you click on logs, you can also see that the logs have been generated. The conversation I had with the AI shows up here. Now in the calendar, the booking also shows up. The green and yellow colors represent your Google Calendar and the Cacxi calendar. Now we can also add a payment setup. Click on Payment Setup. It redirects to Stripe, which is a third-party platform where you will fill in your business information and account information so that you can start collecting paid invoices into your account. The price is currently free because we haven't set any price information. You have an option to set a price for every service. Now I'm going to add a price for this online walkthrough service as $10. Once I click Save, you will see that the price is now $10. Now you can click Invoices. There are no invoices yet. I'm going to create a new booking appointment and then, as a customer, I'm going to pay the invoice. So I'm going to create a new booking. Enter the phone number here. The customer gets verified by receiving the verification code. Once the verification code is created, you can see a similar walkthrough. It didn't ask for the email ID or first name because it knows that this phone number belongs to the customer. Once it is done, the customer will receive an email for the meeting. Also, as a customer, they will receive an email for the invoice as well. This is the customer email ID. You can see there is an invoice where the customer needs to pay. When the customer clicks on the invoice, Stripe handles all the invoice payments. Based on your preference, the paid invoice amount gets transferred directly to your account.